Hello, good evening, welcome everybody. Hi, welcome to a Wednesday weigh-in, our Slimming World weigh-in. We are live. Oh, I'm looking on the wrong screen. I was looking at that one then. That one.
This one.
That's what we need to look at. I know, it was really confusing myself.
You were confusing me with that one.
I know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So good evening, everybody. We are live here on the interwebs. Welcome to the channel. This is Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. My name is Lisa.
Ruffus.
And today is a weigh-in Wednesday. Ed's first off the cab, off the rank rather. Look at that, Ed saying, hello all. Hello, Ed. I hope you are very, very well. So then, good evening. How's everybody been? We've got, how many have we got? We've got 6 currently on the live. There's a few more coming in and out. So good evening if you're watching us on the live. Hello and welcome. If you are watching this on the replay crew, what emoji would you like today, dear?
I don't know.
It could be anything. I tell you what, you think of an emoji while I do all the intro things.
How about a car?
Okay, yeah, there is a car emoji. We'll have the car emoji today. Do you want to tell them why the car emoji? What we've been up to today with the car? What you've been up to?
Oh, I went to Halfman's today because one of the main headlights wasn't working properly. I thought, oh, maybe the bulb has gone, but find out it's actually not the bulbs, and it's probably just the electrics, just one of them. Even though there's 3 lights attached, obviously behind obviously one of the headlights, and it just one of the bulbs is just not working properly. So I've got to get someone to come out and have a look at the electrics on it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So good evening to Caroline, Alexis, and Linda. Hello to you all. I hope you are well. So yeah, if you're watching us on the replay, pop the car emoji onto the live chat. That would be really useful, wouldn't it? To let us know that you're watching all the way through. By the way, if you are watching this live, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. We can't see how many thumbs up we get on this while it's live. So please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also, while you're there, if you haven't already, do please hit that subscribe button. I do have to say, by the way, we do have the dogs in the background. Ruby is chewing her way through a very large bone. So, yes, Patricia Lomas is here. You've just popped up. There we go. I say you popped up on there before you popped up down here. So, hello, Patricia, my darling. I hope you are. Oh, we can see your face, Patricia. Hope you are very well, my darling. Patricia is the latest member of our coffee club crew. In fact, oh, look at Ed. Ed's put all the car emojis on. All the car emojis that Ed could find. So thank you for that, Ed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, when I say the coffee club crew, look, if I press the magic button just on here, is it this one? Hang on. There we go. If I press this one, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, you can now see our exclusive channel memberships. These lovely people are part of the coffee club crew. If you would like to join the coffee club crew, you can go across to buymeacoffee.com/Beyond Authentic, where you can in fact buy us a coffee. That's also where full details of the channel memberships are. We've got a live stream coming up this Friday evening, haven't we? We have. Brand new live stream this Friday evening, where we are going to be talking about, well, it's a Q&A. It's an Ask Us Anything Q&A. Nothing is off limits.
It could be anything you like.
Apart from maybe what's my favourite thing to do in the bedroom. Well, we all know your favourite thing is put the computer on. Exactly, that's what I was going to say. PlayStation 4 is Rufus's one.
I play hospitals.
Yeah, because, you know, I've had enough of hospitals recently, but Rufus is now a hospital administrating manager.
I used a manager of a hospital. Yeah, I have 3 hospitals now. Yes.
God love him. So, yeah, so anything is not off limits. You can ask any question at all. If you are part of the coffee club crew, you will get the exclusive email going out on Friday morning with the details for that live stream at Friday evening at 7. If you would like to join, do consider going over to buymeacoffee.com/Beyond Authentic, where you can join up and you'll be able to take part in the lives. So yes.
I said I'm thinking though, because even like I say on the camera, you can't really see my facial hair because I keep it fairly short. I said, but I've got a brown dye. I'm thinking I may just darken it all up with and then just carry on with a fade and all that, and just darken all my facial hair up.
There we go. I've just put that on. That's a bit better.
You can see it a little bit. I said, but because it's really light, sort of fair, it's quite light ginger, my facial hair, so you don't really see it as much.
Whereas, yeah, I don't think you need to do much on that, to be honest. Can't hang on a second. First time you've seen that photo, all you do look grim. No, you don't. You look fine. You look fine, Patricia. You look just like you just look just like a person with a lovely necklace on and some glasses and some earrings. Look fine. Ed, can you message me about it? Got some bump through the post that's blagging my head. I will do. Yes, I will do. I will message you on that there Facebook, because I'm back on my other Facebook, my personal Facebook, not the one that was ever public facing.
You just gave it back then.
No, only on one of them, not the public one. Oh. That's still down. The private Facebook, that was just me, you, and the family down south. Oh, yeah. That's the one I've had to now start using. But yeah, bit annoying. Okay. By the way, we are waiting to hear back from, was it Heidi N? I think it was, on the giveaway, and Magical Nerd Girl on the giveaway video. So if you are watching this, either of you, please do drop us a message on that there Instagram.
I don't know how long we'll give people to respond, and if they don't respond, what, after another week?
Yeah, we'll give it another week. We'll give you another week because we were late putting it up. We'll give you another week.
Then after a week, if not, they will be redrawn again.
Yeah, we will redraw them again. So then, what was I going to say? So, by the way, I need you all to be very honest with me. What do you think about the hair? It's not cut. It is just tied up. So here we go. Look, turn to the left.
People can't see that.
Turn to the right.
We've sort of tied it up in like a bun, sort of fairly low at the back, so it's kind of, is it a bun?
Yeah, it's a bun. It's a bun at the back. But it's because my hair is getting so thin, with partly we think just hormones, but also with all the cancer treatment, that it needs to be chopped. So I'm thinking of like basically having this sort of cut, but a little bit.
But I think it suits you. I think it suits you like that. I don't see you prefer it longer down sort of as it goes past your shoulders.
I think it's more feminine like that, but
as well, your hair comes out fairly easy anyway when you brush it. I said, if you get a few knots in it and you're brushing it, I said, then you're going to get less fallout as well if you have it a little bit shorter. So yeah, I think it looks better like that.
Patricia, can I friend you on the Facebook? You can't get on with Instagram. I will do. Ruffus, remind me. Have we got a pen? I've got a pen. Let me write on the back of me bank letter. It's my new bank card that I keep forgetting to open. Right. So friend Patricia Lomas on FB.
Oh yeah, because like I say, otherwise you can't see people otherwise. On your family account thing.
No, a lot of people can't find me on there because
it's just add people on that one now, and then
got a different surname and everything. It's so confusing.
Get rid of the old one then.
Well, no, I just want my old one back. But anyway, so then we have weighed in today. Oh, Alexis really likes it. Thank you. You said it really likes it. It suits me. Oh, thank you. I think if I keep the weight off, then that's fine with me chubby cheeks.
She's trying to do like the look from Robert Palmer, the like I say, with the girls doing the guitars and
hang on. On
the videos.
Yeah, you.
Where they're all like loads of them with all dressed the same.
Might as well face it.
I know.
Addicted to love.
There you are, yeah.
Might as well face it.
See, most people probably remember that.
Might as well face it.
Unless like you're super young, I said then we might not.
Right, hang on. I'm going to come back with the Robert Palmer girl look. Hang on.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
You talk.
I know.
So how was your week been on plan, love?
Me? Yeah, I've been pretty alright on plan. I think I've eaten, like I say, a little bit more protein this week than I normally do. But I've enjoyed everything I ate. Yeah. All you need now is a little guitar. They've all got these tiny
that's my guitar there.
Yeah, tiny little guitars. I'm sure they all like guitars, aren't they?
Yeah. Your mind is not your own. This is me going. This is me going doing the Tina Turner version because it's the only version I know. The lights are on, but no one's home. Your mind is not your own. That's me, Tina Turner. I'm not having a stroke. Honestly, that's my Tina Turner impression. When I'm on stage with a full kit and caboodle, it looked amazing. But, you know, back in the day, actually it didn't. I always looked like fat Tina. But anyway.
But yeah. I thought that was the look you were going for, kind of, anyway. But maybe not.
I've got to suck my cheeks right in to do that. So you carry on talking.
Yeah. Suits you then, dear. Yeah.
But yeah, so you've been on plan all week.
I have, yeah.
So you use the clips to hold yours off your face. Oh, okay. This is just my hair's really long and it's all just like stuck round under my ear and then up in the bun. So, but yeah.
I mean, like little slides people put in the slides in it.
But anyway, you're not here for hairstyles, are we? We're not here to talk hairstyles. But so you've been on plan all week.
Yeah.
A bit of protein at night time with your sandwiches and things.
I say I've altered things very slightly. I said, but sometimes if you eat a little bit more protein, obviously it can, or eating a lot of, we had a lot of potatoes this week as well.
Well, we've had potato every day.
Nearly every day. I said, so that can slow things down a little bit. So you have to just kind of make sure you vary things. And like I said, some days during the week we kind of have like SP days, which is like, or speed like that, like days where we're kind of like maybe having a little bit of potato or some banana and things that are not just free food, like things that are more free food than speed. Yeah, so we try and aim for a sort of more speed veg and stuff like that. Obviously that speeds weight losses up a little bit more. But yeah, other than that, so it's been a good week. I know I keep looking at this one.
I know, right? So do I. It's not been a bad week, to be honest. It's not been a bad. No. So then I also have had a reasonably good week on plan. Again, we've eaten the same food. I did have a wobble last Wednesday when I ate a whole chocolate bar. So I'll be honest with you, that was last Wednesday when I got the phone call from the bladder nurse, and then this week has been a bit up and down, because the blood clots have come back this week, haven't they?
Yeah. It's the third day now, isn't it?
I think over the
3 days now.
Over the week, this is day 3 where I've had them noticeably, not one after the other, day 3, because I had one day, then everything went back to normal, everything was fine, and then we had the big blood clots, and then it was fine. So it's like every other day I'm getting clots again, but that's fine. That's to be expected. That's basically the result of the surgery. I just realised we're really fuzzy on the screen. I don't know.
It always looks like that on this one.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
This one's a lot bigger. That's why.
Hopefully we're not too fuzzy. Let us know if we're really fuzzy, by the way.
But this looks a lot clearer here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, so we did go and buy, we filmed in B&M, didn't we, to do some Slimming World items in a giant B&M, or not so giant B&M. So that video will be coming up for next week on next Tuesday.
Some new items.
So we've got some new bars. And then yesterday, because my head was out, and I was like, right, I'm weighing in today. I was like, I'm just going to have one of everything. So I had one of all the bars. So I probably went over my sins, but I haven't had all my sins, especially because I'm supposed to be having 20, because I'm such a fat cow. Yeah, I got a message on my Slimming World app.
Is it you can have 20 sins if you're over 20?
A weight, and then over 25 if you're over more. And I've obviously gone down a weight, gone down some. Yeah. And be careful what you say, because you'll give away what I weigh.
No, but I'm saying you said that they'd raised up the
No, they dropped me down. So I was on 25. I was only ever having 10. And they said, I can now have 20. So please reduce your sins down to 20. And I was like,
we only ever that.
Oh, I'm so fat. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? So yesterday I did go probably up to about 20, 25 sins even for one day, because I wanted to try all the bars. So I did. So I was like, sod it. But my head's back in the game now. I've joined the 4 pound club this week, so I intend losing 4 pound by next week. That's my target. Going to be super on plan. We've made a salad already, haven't we? We've got a salad in the microwave. It's not cooking in the microwave. It's just sat in there because there's no room in the fridge to put 2 big plates. Yeah. And it's in there basically because it's cool and it keeps any flies or anything away. Because we've got lids on them anyway. Yeah, we've had the window open for the doggos and things. So yeah. Alexis says you've been ill with shingles. Oh my god! And couldn't face Slimming World food. So I hate to think how much I've put on. Haven't weighed in for 2 weeks now. Dreading going back. Alexis, just as soon as you're well, my darling, just go back to just take the loss, take the gain, whatever it is, and then just get back on plan. Like,
as long as you get on the scales and you know what the numbers are, you can deal with it.
Yeah. Like, what's the worst that can happen? The most I've ever put on in 9 days of not being at plan over Christmas week was 17 pounds.
I said, know. I said that if you put it off and then avoid going, there's likely that there'll be more weight going on possibly, and if you know exactly, you can draw the line. As soon as you know what the numbers are, you can draw the line and just go back to basics and just carry on.
Exactly.
And that's the best thing to do.
Exactly.
No matter what it is. I say no one judges you when you go back anyway. It's just one of those things.
And as you said, if you don't go back, then how many weeks is it going to be before you realise you could just go, because I missed up those weeks. Well, then next week I'm going out, so I might as well not be bothered on plan next week. And then before you know it, it's 18 months and you put on 10 stone.
Me, and then I go, I'll give it another week and I'll try and take that bit off, and then realise because I'm not getting on the scales and being accountable for what I've done, it goes like that, and I just can't control it then, and then you're like, oh fuck it, I can't bother to go back then,
and then I before you know it,
on, and then it's like you feel a bit embarrassed about it all. But
and then what happens is you stop doing your YouTube channel, and then you think, we're going to start, we'll go back to Slimming World soon, and then a global pandemic hits and you're locked down for 2 years where you carry on snuffling, and then before you know it, you're 9.5 stone heavier than you were, or whatever it was when we started back. So yeah, honest to God, get weighed in, get it done. Once you've weighed in, you go and confess your sins to teacher. That's what we always say, isn't it? It's like going, get your rap over the knuckles. Sorry, teacher. And then just get back on it.
So like, the amount of people that go to, like, say, the groups, and they step on the scales, and they're like, oh crap, I put weight on. They're like, I'm best not staying for therapy then, so that I'm going home. And so many people do that. Like I say, that's just a known thing people do. And the hardest thing is just to stay at therapy, get some good tips from people, chat to people, and you'd be surprised. Everybody's been there at one point or another in their journey at Slimming World. And it happens. Like I say, we all do it. We're all human. Exactly. So I would just like go back to group, just draw the line and just carry on. it's the best thing to do, I think, personally, on my experience anyway. No matter what, like say when you did that £17, you were just like in hysterics on the scale.
I was
like,
laughing my tits off. I thought it was the funniest
I think
thing.
I'd done, what was it, five or nearly £6 on or something, and you like was that how many weeks? Was that in 2 weeks or something? Or 3
It was 9 days.
Oh,
9 days over Christmas.
wow.
One day
enjoyed ourselves.
We did. We
Yeah.
fell off plan spectacularly.
It was great.
And I did that. Ed says that you think you've lost weight as your jeans are a bit looser. That's phenomenal. Well done. Alexis says needs to go. You need to stay in control. Yeah, absolutely.
I said that's the only way I stay in control is if I just go and get on scales every week.
Thank you, Debbie. Hang on, let's get. Look, Debbie says my makeup looks fire. I hope you mean me, not Ruffus.
What do you mean? My makeup? Oh yeah.
Yeah, your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know, there's a video. Oh, it was in the giveaway video.
Yeah.
Go and watch the giveaway video. If you haven't already watched it, give it the winners one. Because there's a moment in there where I'm trying to swatch a lipstick on the back of your hand, wasn't I? Like one that I wear. Because I've got the same one that we put in the giveaway.
No, yeah.
Because I'd been swatching other makeup that I was wearing that day that I'd been given as a gift by a friend of ours, Patricia, from Slimming World. And I was like, that's the dog's bones. Don't mean like the bones that belong to the dogs. I mean the dog's bones that they're going to have for their dinner. Yeah. And I was like, Ruffus, come here, let me swatch it on your hand. And he was like, no.
It smells like roast.
It does. But anyway, let's have a look at the chat. But thank you very much, Code Deb. Alexis says you always stay for therapy. You go to a brilliant group. Just hate that you have to lose weight.
Yeah.
That I've already lost. Yeah, but don't worry about it because it's like the second time of losing it, it's easier.
I've done it 3 times now.
I know.
And this is I've got to the point where I just decided that no matter what, I will just stay to group anyway, and that will just be my because of like being my weight going up and down for many, many years, and probably most of my life, it's a case of go to group, go get weighed. Obviously, when I do get down to target weight, it will be a case of I can go keep my weight within a certain range and just go, and you don't have to pay anymore at that point. But it's just something I feel I have to go and do every week just to keep a check, because the amount of time, like I say, we've got digital scales in the bathroom, the amount of times I've stepped on them, and you can go from like be one weight, like what was I, 19?
What did I do the other day? I leant forward and leant on you, and I lost 3 stone. It's amazing.
Well, but they're digital scales. They should, no matter what, they should give you a very rough sort of like weight as to what you are. But it's only the ones at group that are actually a lot more accurate than what even any digital scales at home are. Yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, so Ed says that you think you're down to a 35 waist from a 42. That's so good. That is so good. And sometimes non-scale victories like that are even more important. Well done, Ed. Well done. Well done. Well done. Caroline Martin says you both look really great. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll take compliments. I'll take them wherever I can get them at this point. But Alexis, I want to come back to your comment, right? Because you said, and I'll bring the comment up on the screen, you just hate the fact that you have to lose the same weight you've already lost, right? Think of it this way. Do you go every now and again, every month, every 3 months, whenever it is, do you go to a hairdresser and have a trim? Because if you do, you are having that same haircut every time you go for a trim. So if you've got a style, say you've got a style like mine's tied up, but say if I end up with this one, that you love the style.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we'll use Ruffus as an example, right? So his hair, just turn that way, you can see he's got this fade, right? But of course, over time, this will all grow out, the fade is all disappeared, you can't see it, and it's just a lot of hair, right? But he goes to the hairdresser and they shave it all back off again to give him this nice fade look that you prefer, don't they? But do you beat yourself up and go, oh my God, that hair's grown back and I've got to go, but they've got to cut the same hair they've already cut?
No, I'll just say shave it all off.
Yeah, exactly. But we don't think of it with our hair. We don't think of it with other things that grow, like our nails. We don't go, oh, I've got to go back to the nail salon because my nails grew out. So with weight, let's take that off the table in terms of beating ourselves up. Because do you know what? We are human, and sometimes we can eat the wrong food, we can be emotional eaters, we can have all of that stuff going on, or we can just eat something that we think is on plan, and it turns out, like that Mighty Mook stuff that was in the grocery video, turns out it wasn't healthy extra A, it was 100 grams, 100 milliliters for a sin. So it was needed to be sinned quite a high amount. So at the end of the day, I drank that thing. That's 10 sins in that carton. Yeah. I drank that in the course of a day. Now, if I was somebody who used my sins and was up to my like 15 allowance or whatever I'm supposed to be on, 20, 25, but say if I was on 15 and I was like, oh, I've had me 15 sins, I've had me snacks, I've had me bit of gravy or whatever I've spent it on. There's me 15. My milk's fine. You can make that same mistake. The chicken roll that we used to buy, we thought was on plan. Turns out it's a sinner slice. Yeah. We would eat half a packet each during the day. We'd just be like,
I said for things like that, I said we tend to buy rather, even if it's in a packet, like a pre-packed packet of sliced meat where you can actually see it's chicken breast or whatever, rather than the sort of, is it reformed meats that you can buy, because sometimes they've got added milk and other things in them and sugars in them.
Exactly.
So you have to be really careful with some of the stuff.
Thank you, Linda, for a good analogy. I know, right? I try and come up with these because it helps me out as well. It helps me reframe how I'm thinking about things.
I said I was frustrated. I said because all during lockdown, putting that much weight back on and thinking, oh, Jesus, I'm back to sort of like more weight than I was originally before. So it's like, not to say it, but even then, it's very easy to turn it all around. You've just got to put the work in and just be, consistent and stay at group.
Just look on the telly. Look at the comment that we've got.
Yeah. I know you like comics.
Are you not going to say, yeah, you do, dear? You look beautiful. No, you see, look, trying to get a compliment out of him is like trying to get blood out of a bloody stone. It really is.
How many times earlier I said you look really nice?
I know, you did.
And then you just completely, at one point, you completely ignored me and you were doing
the
well with your
like, no, I don't look nice. I've got short hair. But anyway, Alexis says, good way to think about it. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. At the end of the day, right? Look.
How many people have a week and they go, oh, I've done this week. I'll try and pull it back next week. And then something else goes wrong. And you're like, or people say, oh, Slimming World. Like, where they get to sort of before Christmas and they're like, oh, well, I'll eat everything over Christmas and then I'll go back to group on January, beginning of January or something, like some get a voucher deal or something. But always the best thing to do is not, oh, it's Wednesday, I'll start my diet on Monday. Start, do whatever you eat that day. Next day, start, because like I said, the sooner you do it, the better. That's what I think anyway these days.
Absolutely. But also there's the thing where if you go off plan for one meal, say you go, oh, I'm eating some fish and chips with some scraps and some mushy peas and all of that because I can't be asked cooking. We're on the way back from somewhere. My husband wants fish and chips, I'm going to have them too, or whatever it is, right? That's one meal. That doesn't mean that you can then, like, it would be very easy, and I've done it before, to then go, oh, well, I've blown the whole week now.
I should just eat whatever I like this week.
So I might, as you said, I might as well have a pudding and I'll have some ice cream. Oh, do you know what? I've not had this for ages. I'll have a bit of cheesecake as well, and I have a bit of cake when I go home. And then I'll have hot chocolate with my marshmallows on, and then for breakfast.
Things get out of control, don't they? It's like easily, and you're like, oh, sorry, I don't want to eat all that healthy food anymore.
And then the next day, you're like, oh, well, I could get back on, but it's Monday. We're not weighing in till Thursday, so. I've got the kids' Cocoa Pops.
I've got time by then.
You do that, or you go, the kids' Cocoa Pops are in the cupboard, so I'll have a bowl of that for breakfast. And then, oh, well, sod it. Now I'm really off plan, so I might as well have some cake for lunch.
I know, right?
And I'll have a takeaway at dinner time. We'll have, do you know what? Seeing as, but not only that, seeing as I've not had a pizza for ages, so we won't just have a pizza. Go on, we'll have a garlic bread, and we'll get some chips, and we'll get some cheese dippers and all of that. And all before you know it, you're being off plan for like one meal. Suddenly you've eaten, it's lasted a week or more, and you've eaten enough food in that week and extra to basically have put you over your diet plan for the entire 6 months that you've been on.
And
it's easy to do. We've done it.
But I said, even me, it's easy to put over a stone on in 1 week from just eating whatever.
You've never quite done that. No. I did 17.5 pounds in 9 days.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I ate whatever I wanted, just because I like lots of, naughty food, if I just ate whatever I wanted, I could at least gain a stone every week. If I really put the work in, I could.
Well, not even putting the work in.
I mean?
If we just allowed ourselves
just to
go
whatever.
and eat. But the thing is, these days, I don't think we actually would. I think, I could put on half a stone, but I think putting on a stone, because I don't want chips from the chip shop because they smell horrible. I don't want kebab. I don't want pizza because I know what it's going to do to me. So if
I want kebab, I can make my own kebab meat.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I mean, I wouldn't mind getting maybe like not the shaved kebab, but like the skewered kebabs. Getting some of those from a restaurant or somewhere, or like when we go out for your birthday next month. It might be nice to have something like a mixed grill, but something that's grilled rather than fried, and we will sin it all and everything else. But for us, this is our lifestyle now. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's all right for him. 9 stone you got to last week, didn't you? Yeah. 9 stone in 10 months. It's all right for you. Sorry, 9 stone, £2. But for me, in that same period of time, barely 3 stone. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to risk all that for the sake of the pizza. Oh, no. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
And plus, like I said, a lot of things like lots of bready sort of items and lots of takeaway like stuff you can get is really high in salt
and sugar. Even the bread.
And it makes like I say, people tend to find you get really bloated after eating a lot of those things because of the amount of salts and stuff that's in it. And like I say, you just feel really lethargic as well afterwards. Eating loads of fruits and veggies and sort of healthier choices is a lot easier on your body, and your body obviously works so much better with it. I said, but you eat a load of, like, if I eat a pizza and something, I said the next day I just feel so bloated and feel
just like you can't move,
can't be bothered. It makes you feel tired eating those foods. It really does.
Well, for us now, it's like any meal that would be like a full Christmas dinner, like when you were a kid or like when you were growing up. I don't know whether people still do that now, but like when I was growing up, we had the full family round, like both sides of our extended family round for a massive Christmas dinner. All the spare chairs, the office chair that doesn't work, all of that, the deck chair. We had all of that.
But the amount of food people do buy
piled
over
up
Christmas is like.
But everybody would eat their fill, be absolutely stuffed.
You can't move.
And then, exactly. And then on the evening, would all be sat there looking like they're 9 months pregnant with big old bellies, undoing belts and undoing buttons, sat there and then falling to sleep because they're so sluggish.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think if we ever had like a pizza between us, I think half a pizza would probably do that to me, even a gluten-free one.
Well, I said often, we get the
low dough,
and we just make our own.
Yeah, we're going to do another one of those.
It's been, eating a medium-sized pizza is well over 1,000 calories for that pizza.
Yeah.
Even like your small. When you order one in, it's just not worth it. I said I can make one on the low dough for 2 sins. I think it's 2 sins, and I can put all my toppings on and stuff. And but like I said, the only difference of that is that we have to put it in the oven and sort of like toast it maybe for like 10 minutes in the oven or whatever, and then put our toppings on. Yeah, and then put our toppings and stuff on it. It's really, really nice. I love it.
But anyway, talking about dinner, it is now 8:05, so we're going to do our weigh-in results. So then, what do you all think that we have weighed in as? So, that I had all my chocolate. I had a bar of chocolate. It wasn't chocolate last week. That I've had a few wobbles, largely because of dealing with having to go back in for surgery again, going back in what else am I doing? We've got to go back into surgery. Yeah. All right, Patricia, my darling, you've got to go. Your dog is getting Mardy to go out. Okay, my darling. Well, you look after yourself, and hopefully we'll speak to you on Friday evening. Oh, look, you've changed photos. That's a smiley photo. Yay! That's a really lovely photo, actually. You look so happy in that photo. That's a lovely photo. Oh, I like to see what our subscribers look like. Caroline, you use box tea. What's that? Box tea to make a pizza. What's that, Caroline? Let us know what that is. But while you do, we're going to go with our details. Right, look at that. Deb's putting it on already. Everyone's guessing already. Hang on a second. Let's do the weigh-in results. So then we'll do Ruffus first. What do you all think that Ruffus has lost, gained or maintained this past week? Let us know in the chat. And you've got 10 seconds and it starts now. So then, let's have a look. So we've got, hang on a second, I'm on the wrong screen. We have Rufus, £4 off, says Caroline. Alexis says Rufus down 3. -2 for Rufus, says Linda. Caroline, oh, it's like potato bread. Thank you. We'll have to have a look for that. Box tea, we'll have a look. Huh. Write that down on that bit of paper as well. Write it down for me. I'll write it down. So then, people are saying that you've lost, that they think you've lost between 2 and 5. Look at that, -5 says Code Deb. So what then did you actually come in with today, Rufus, when you weighed in?
I actually maintained this week once.
You
It's
did?
only the second time in, is it over 9 months that I've actually maintained. So.
And do you know why that is?
Because like I say, no matter what people say at Slimming World, you can eat as much free food as you like. Obviously, over time, as your weight comes down, you have to slowly reduce the quantity of food that you are eating. Otherwise, obviously, you get to a point where you stop losing weight and you will like kind of hover. So to reduce your weight again, obviously, I need to maybe not eat as many potatoes if I can do it that way. So kind of like watch how many potatoes I eat during the week. Like say last week or so this week, we had potatoes nearly every day.
Yep.
I said so maybe to have a bit more SP stuff, so like more speed veg and things.
We've actually got a potato tonight as well, but
and I say maybe to only have a half a week with potatoes. I haven't had any rice or anything this week or anything. We've had some is it lentil? Was it lentil pasta or beetroot pasta? Yes. So we had, which is obviously gluten free. So we did have that as well. But yeah, like I say, you have to kind of vary things. If I have meat as part of my main meal of an evening, and then with my healthy extra, so if I have a brown pitta with something in and some salad and stuff, if I have meat in that and stuff as well, I have to kind of watch how much protein I have. So yeah, I have to kind of balance things out a little bit, and over time I've had to reduce the amount of things that I am eating. Even my pots of yogurt that I used to have a 500 gram or whatever it is pot of yogurt, now I've reduced that down to half. So yeah, I've had to slowly, like I say, just make some changes. So now I'll have to just be a little bit more careful this week and just maybe just move things around a little bit and maybe just watch the quantity I am eating for my main meal in the evening, so that I don't eat too much. Hopefully it'll mean this week that I get another loss, hopefully 2.5, £3 this week I'm looking for, hopefully. But yeah, that's the kind of the way like I say, like I say, Slimming World for me is quite questionable as to, you can't have smoothies, you can't have this, and you can't, obviously, because people could then consume too much of certain things. But this, you can have unlimited amounts of food, to me doesn't work. But I obviously, the reason I go Slimming World is because I'm being accountable for obviously my weight, getting weighed every week, and and that works for me. So if that, whatever works for you, but I say for me, it's just getting weighed, being accountable, keeping up, a check on my weight every week will obviously stop my weight going back up again, which is obviously I want it to go down. So,
and I mean, there are some things that we don't always agree with in terms of Slimming World. We are some things that we. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Thank you, computer. Computer, stop.
To remind me of something.
No, just remind me of Rufus. So yes, Code Deb, you think potatoes are worse than rice? They can be. They can be really bad. I mean, we've got a little potatoes, probably about that big for today, and then that's it, because that was already cooked for today. So
huge pile of salad.
Oh, huge pile of salad. We are going to be, by the way, I know every week I say we are going to be posting again on our dinners. But the reason is that I then sit down, eat my dinner and forget. So I am going to very publicly on here on a live stream, I'm going to ask Rufus to take that back over, because everything got updated when you were doing it on Insta. And the minute it comes down to me, I forget, because I'm me.
We'll take pictures
today. So can you post them on the Insta for everyone? And then if you're following us on that Instagram just down there, then we'll post the pictures of what we're eating, so you can see exactly what we're eating. Anyway, so then just before we go, obviously I weighed in as well. So let me know what you think I weighed in. Just before you do, I will tell you that I did drink 2 coffees before I weighed in today, and basically a can's worth of kombucha, because my cup there, it holds exactly a can. So I had that in my system. I also did have a sandwich at lunchtime with, what did I have in it? Oh, some ham. Just 2 bits of my gluten-free bread, which is on pound as my healthy extra B, and a little bit of ham with no spread. I had probably one, well, not even 1 sin's worth of mayonnaise instead of spread. So that was all I'd had today.
Partly for you as well. I say sometimes, like I say, when we go to Slimming World, we have like Slimming World clothes and things that we would normally get weighed in, and you were wearing slightly different stuff today.
Yeah, wearing different clothes than normally, but anyway,
so that can make a slight change as well.
Yeah, so let me know what you think I've done. As I say, I had a lot of off-plan food, a little bit of off-plan food this week, and chocolate, big chocolate bar. Yeah, but it wasn't that big, but it was a significant chocolate bar.
That was nice.
No, it wasn't. I felt sick. Because I wolfed it down as well, because I was just like, while you were getting your hair cut, I was bored, and I was like, oh, stressed and bored while he's in the hairdressers.
It was all right.
No, I know.
Afterwards, I was like, what are you done, dear?
No, it wasn't. That wasn't.
Mate, there was no trace of it, was there?
No trace at all. I go,
no trace.
Yeah, no trace at all. But anyway, so there's a lot of stuff that I did questionable this week, but you know, it's me, it's my mental health, it's always going to be a wibble. So let me know what you think I did. And yeah, hang on a second. Where's the thingy? There it is. Let me know what you think I did in the next 10 seconds. So then I weighed in and I came in with, oh, hang on, before we do, let's have a look. So people are saying +5 for Linda. Not quite that bad, Linda. Alexis says a maintain. Ed says a maintain. 2 off for Deb. I wish. Boxy's a low fat and low sin. I know you can order online. I'm not sure if it is only made in Northern Ireland. I'll have a look, Caroline. I've written it down on my list. Thank you. Box tea. And Ed says just get weighed in your swimming costume. I wish I could. Well, I eventually weighed in today and I came in with 1.5 on, which I am perfectly happy with, perfectly accepting of. Again, a lot of that could just be the fluids, because I'm having to keep so much fluids in my system. I'm having to hydrate my bladder so much because of the cancer treatment, and because at the moment we're clotting again. I've got clots coming away again, so I'm having to drink at least by weigh-in time at 5 o'clock. I'm drinking at least 1.5 liters of water, and other soft drinks. So yeah, so there's a lot in my bladder at the moment. So yeah, so I'm perfectly fine with that. As I say, I have joined the 4 pound club this week, which basically means I think there's 3 or 4 of us that have all said we want to lose 4 pounds, and I'm going to be doing that by not eating the bars, not eating sins, being very, very mindful of what I eat in terms of portion sizes, and very, very mindful in terms of what I eat in terms of non-SP food. I really want to concentrate on SP food this week, because if I get 4 pounds, then I will get my 3.5 stone award, and then I'm ready then to set my target, and I will be 3 stone away from target at that point, which is amazing. To actually set a target is amazing. I've never done that in the whole time, so I'm very, very, very happy with that. Weigh 1.5 liters of water and subtract that from your weight. Yeah, probably. That's probably what we're going to look at doing, actually. So, but I have to do this every week, so come next week it'll be the same situation. I'll still have a load of water in my system as well. So it's just what we have to do at the moment until I go back in for more surgery and all the rest of it. By the way, if you want to know what we're talking about, there is a video that is live on the channel now called, what's it called? Cancer Update something. Just have a look on the channel. It literally went up yesterday. It went up today. It went up today. Yeah, the cancer update. Yeah, explaining what's going on, where we're at, what's coming next, all of that. And yeah, so you'll understand once you've watched that, you'll understand why I was a bit wibbly, but yes. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. As we always say, I just love being a part of this community. And even when I'm going back into hospital, I will be streaming every day from the hospital room, from the ward, from my bed, as I'm recovering.
Experience of whatever goes on.
Yeah, so I'll be telling you all, pretty much as it happens, what happens, just to keep them all honest, basically. Isn't it?
It is. But
it is.
It's still like hit and miss, isn't it? With service you get a hospital.
It is. It is. Thank you, Linda. Linda gave us some party poppers and said you only said the £5 game because of fluids. Absolutely. I'm very, very happy with £1.5, to be honest with you. Very, very happy. But that is going to be it, everybody. If you, on your way out from this video, if you can, give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Please do. It really does help us out. There's been a video every day this week, and then 2 today, a pre-record and a live. There'll be a live stream tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. No, 11 a.m. Oh, Jesus, almost. 11 a.m. UK time for coffee and makeup.
If people are going to be on the Friday live, like I say, to think of comments or think of, like I say, questions you want to ask. It can be anything, but I say, and just give us some good questions.
Absolutely. So go across. If you don't know what we're talking about, again, do have a look at buymeacoffee.com/Beyond Authentic, where you can buy us a coffee, and there's also our channel memberships on there where you can sign up for exclusive perks and memberships and all of that. We're working on, so not only the live on Friday for the coffee club crew, but also should be Friday or Saturday. I should be posting. Well, Saturday I'll be posting about my hair. We've also got some, because I'm getting my hair cut. We've also got some garden footage, because we're starting a garden makeover. So we've got a few bits that we're doing now. So we'll have a look at those. So those will be going up onto the memberships one as well. Before
I'll water my seed babies.
I know, before it all gets edited into like a whole makeover video, that'll be later in the summer once it's all finished. But there'll be some, updates on that.
Yeah.
Plus, hopefully over the weekend for the coffee club crew as well, for the members, there will be our Aldi shopping list of everything that we can find on the Slimming World app from Aldi, in a whole list of what is free food, and I think we can work out what is speed food as well. But we're going to definitely do all the free food items and some of the low sin items. So if you want that as well, that will be over there as a PDF. So that should be coming up. I'll say over the weekend, just because obviously I might crash and then I'll be asleep for 3 days. But that's what we're going to try and do as well. So if you want to get any of that information, any of the exclusive live streams, any of the rest of the gubbins, do go and check that out. That's over there. The details are just scrolling on the bottom of the screen. And we're doing it over there as well, because then 10% of everything will go to Fight Bladder Cancer, and 10% of everything will go to Action Bladder Cancer UK, the 2 charities. So they will get charity donations as well. Whereas on YouTube, when people have made what's it called, super chats and stickers, 45%
of it goes.
Google takes 45%. So for every pound that you donate as a super chat, 45p gets taken by Google. So well, that's not great in terms of trying to raise some money for the charities, as well as trying to keep everything running for a channel that's costing us a fortune right now. But anyway, thank you so much to everybody for watching us. Thank you so much for everybody for subscribing. Thank you for all your support and all your comments, because it really does keep us going, doesn't it? Especially with all the cancer shit going on. It really stressful for you, just having, well, it's not just stressful for me, as you can imagine. He's got to deal with, not only has he got to deal with, me possibly facing a shortened life expectancy, but he's also got to face all the mental shit that I'm going through, facing a potentially shortened, and all of that, and the gender service repercussions and everything that we're going through. And so he's got to put up with me when I'm wibbly and wobbly. So that's why he's a bit of a saint, my other half. But anyway, thank you so much for everybody for your support. Thank you for joining us today. And as we always say, stay you, stay true, stay authentic, and happy slimming. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. We'll see you very soon. Don't forget, coffee and makeup tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. UK time. Oh, I nearly pressed the wrong thing. Hang on, this one. Bye. See you in the morning, some of you. Bye.